Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Khalida Khanam and I welcome you to my channel. Today we are going to learn about the chapter number 1 of a 9th standard, that is number system. Okay, so what we are going to learn? We are going to learn the chapter number 1 of 9th standard, that is number system. So let's recall what are rational numbers and irrational numbers. Rational numbers are in the form of p by q, where p may positive, negative or 0, but q should not equals to 0. Understood? Let's repeat. Rational numbers are in the form of p by q, where p may positive, negative or 0, but q should not equals to 0. Now what is irrational number? What are irrational numbers? Let's recall. Irrational numbers are square root 2, square root 3, square root 5, square root 7. Why? Because these are not having a perfect square, and these are not a perfect square. Okay, so square root 2, square root 3, square root 5, square root 7 are irrational numbers. So on. Not only these, so on irrational numbers are there. Today we are going to find out them. So here let's recall once again. Rational number are in the form of p by q, where p may be positive, negative or 0, but q should not equals to 0, and irrational number are the square roots which does not have a perfect square. Okay, so these are in the form of fraction. Okay, so now 2 is not a perfect square, 3 is not a perfect square, 5 is not a perfect square, 7 is not a perfect square. These are the example for irrational number. And for example for rational number are 4 by 7, 3 by 2, 7 by 5, so on or etc. So here these are in the form of fraction. Now let's see in the form of decimal. Okay, how does this rational number and irrational number looks in the decimal form? Let's go. Let's take for example 1 by 2. Here 1 by 2 is equals to 0.5. Okay, and 1 by 5 is equals to 0.2, and 1 by 10 is equals to 0.1, and 1 by 4 is equals to 0.25, and 1 by 8 is equals to 0.125. So here we can count the numbers of after the decimal point. Okay, see here, after the decimal point there is a 5, 0.5, so we can count this 5, and this is 1, so we can also count this 0.2, here 0.1, 0.25, 0.125. So we can count the numbers after the decimal point. So the numbers which we can count, which are finite. Okay, finite means the end. So let's see. Let's divide 1 by 8. So we cannot, so let's take the decimal point and add 0 here. 8 1s are 8. 2 remains and decimal point is already here. Let's add 0. 2s are 16. After subtraction we'll get 4. So already decimal point is here. Let's add 0 and 8. 8 5s are 40. So our remainder is 0. Okay, our remainder is 0. Now we are having a remainder. 0. So we are having the end of this division. Okay. So we can count this 1 2 5. But some divisions are there in which we cannot count. So let's see this first. So here we can count. So we will call it as terminate decimals. Terminate decimal or terminating decimals. Once again I repeat, the numbers which are finite after the decimal point, those numbers are called terminating decimals. Okay. So what I said, the numbers which are finite after the decimal point, those numbers are called terminating numbers. So this was the first category of the decimals. Now we are seeing the rational numbers or irrational numbers in the decimal form. Okay. Decimal form. This was the first category which we call as terminating decimals. What is terminating decimals? If there are finite numbers after the decimal point, those are terminating decimals. Now let's see the second category of the decimal. For example, let's take 1 by 3. Let's divide this. 1 by 3. 3 divided by 1. So we cannot divide this. So let's take decimal point. Let's add 0. 3 3s are 9. Okay. 1 remains. If we subtract 1 remains. So already decimal point is here. Let's add 0. Then 3 3s are 9. Then subtraction, remainder 0. Then 3 3s are 9. This process will continuously run. Okay. This division has no end. If we take a largest paper ever seen in the world, then also this division will not end. The 3 is repeating itself again and again and again. If we do all this, then also we will not get the remainder 0. Okay. So in this condition, the division will not get the remainder 0. And we will get 0.333333 and so on. We are not having any end of this division. So This is the second category of the decimal. Okay, so now let's see what is in this infinite digits after the decimal point. As you can see here, after the decimal point we are not having the finite. We cannot end this, means that is going and going. Okay, 3 is repeating itself again and again. These are infinite numbers after the decimal point. That is why we call this as non-terminating decimals. Understood? Once again I repeat. Now we divided 3 1 by 3. So we got the answer. We didn't got the answer. That is the repetition of 3 again and again. And we are not getting the remainder 0. Okay, we are getting the remainder is 1. So 3 is repeating itself. That's why this is called non-terminating decimal. Again, what you are going to see here is 3 is repeating itself again and again in 1 by 3. So here is a repeated pattern. 3 is recurring, means here now the answer is 0.33333 and so on. You will get answer only 33333. Here is a same pattern. This is a pattern. Okay, it is a repetition. Okay, so now this decimal is non-terminating, means it has no end, and again it is repeating itself. So it is recurring. What do you mean by recurring? Recurring means it's having a pattern. So non-terminating decimal and recurring. Recurring means pattern. It is having a pattern. It's repeating itself. That is a pattern. So here non-terminating decimals and recurring decimal. Now if we take 1 by 9 also, we won't get answer. We won't get remainder 0. We'll get something 0.11111. Here 1 is repeating. So 0 has, after the decimal point, the numbers, the digits has no end. If you solve, then also you will not get the remainder 0. You will get the remainder 1. So infinite numbers after the decimal point. So that means non-terminating. If there are finite numbers after the decimal point, that means terminating, as you have seen at the first category. Terminating decimals. Okay, terminating decimal means the finite numbers, finite digits after the decimal point. And non-terminating decimals means infinite numbers after the decimal point. And recurring means the repetition. As you can see, recurring means the repetition of the numbers. The one is repeating itself again and again and again. Okay, so the second category is non-terminating decimals and recurring decimal. Now let's see the third category of the decimal. Okay. Now let's take for example 0. I am telling the question 0.2323 1245 32 and so on. In this, here 0.23, here nothing is recurring, means there is no repetition of the numbers after the decimal point. Okay, once again I tell you. Now if the answer is 2323124532, here there is no repetition of the numbers. You can see here, no. So these are infinite numbers. There is no end of these numbers. So infinite numbers after the decimal point, that means non-terminating, as well as there is no repetition of the numbers, means there is no recurring decimals, that means non-recurring decimals, non-terminating as well as non-recurring decimals. So for example, let us take square root of 2. 2 is not a perfect square. Okay, so if we solve again, we will get answer 1.414241 and so on. It is also not having the end, but there are infinite numbers. This dot dot means infinite numbers after the decimal point, that means non-terminating, as well as there is no repetition of the numbers. As you can see, 41 is not repeated, or 4 is not repeated. There is different 41, 42, 41, continuously there is no repetition. That means non-recurring decimals. Once again, there are infinite numbers after the decimal point, as well as non-recurring number or non-repeating number, you can say. Here, now we saw the three categories of the decimals. Let's recall what are they. Number 1 is terminating decimal. Terminating decimals. Okay. And second category we saw is non-terminating, means infinite numbers after the decimal point. Non-terminating as well as non-terminating and non-recurring. Non-recurring decimals. I can write here decimal. So first category was terminating decimals, means finite numbers after the decimal point. I will write the examples here, like 1.333. Okay, or 0. Let's take 0.333. And non-terminating and non-recurring decimals. Non-terminating means infinite numbers after the decimal point. And non-recurring numbers means non-repeating, means there is no repetition. For example, I'll take 0.32543212 and so on. So there is no finite numbers after the decimal point, and there are no repetition. There is no repetition of the numbers, as well as there is no pattern of the numbers, means there is no repetition. And the third category is non-terminating and non-recurring. Non-terminating and recurring decimal. You can write here decimal. Non-terminating, sorry, I wrote spell mistake. Non-terminating and recurring decimals. Non-terminating means infinite numbers after the decimal point, and recurring decimals means the repetition of the numbers after the decimal point. I'll write example here. I take 0.234 234 and so on. Here 234 is repeating itself. It may be 3 number or 4 number. 234 or it may be 1234 means if there is a repetition of numbers, it may be 2 or more than 2 numbers. Okay, so this is non-terminating, means there are infinite numbers. These dots means so on or infinite numbers after the decimal point. Okay, and recurring means there is a repetition of the numbers. Okay, so first category of the decimal was terminating decimal, and second category of the decimal was non-terminating and non-recurring decimals, and third category of the decimals is non-terminating and recurring decimal. So out of these three, which one is a rational number and which one is irrational number? Let's see. So decimals are having two types, that are terminating decimals and non-terminating decimals. Okay, so decimals are having two types, those are terminating decimals and non-terminating decimals. In non-terminating decimals, there are two types. Those are recurring decimals, means repetition of the decimals, and non-recurring decimals. Non-recurring decimals. Okay. So, in decimals, there are two types, two categories. Those are terminating decimals, means finite numbers after the decimal point, and non-terminating decimals, means infinite numbers after the decimal point. In non-terminating, there are two categories. Those are recurring decimals and non-recurring decimals. Recurring means repetition of the numbers after the decimal point. Why these two are in non-terminating means, in terminating there are finite numbers like 2, 4 or 5, but in non-terminating there are infinite, and there are types in infinities, means if 3, 4 is there, 3, 4 is in repetition, means that is non-terminating. And non-recurring decimals means there is no repetition of the decimals after the decimal point. Here, which are in rational numbers and which are in irrational numbers? Let's see here. Terminating decimals and recurring decimals are in rational number. Okay, let's repeat. Rational numbers. Which are in rational numbers? Terminating decimals and recurring decimals are in rational numbers, and non-terminating decimals and non-recurring decimals are in irrational numbers. Understood? Once again I repeat. Non-terminating decimals and non-recurring decimals are in irrational numbers, and terminating decimals and recurring decimals are in rational numbers. So let's classify the examples in rational numbers and irrational numbers. So let's classify the examples into rational numbers and irrational numbers. Okay, I am making the column of rational numbers and irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. Okay, 1/2. 1/2 is a rational number, because let's recall, rational numbers are in the form of p/q. Okay, here p/q means in the form of fraction, and p may be positive, negative or 0, but q should not equals to 0. As you can see here, 1 is in the form of p and 2 is in the form of q. This means this is a rational number. Minus 3/5. As you can see, this is also in the form of fraction p. P by Q, where P may be positive, negative or 0. Here P is a negative and Q is greater than 0. That means Q is not equals to 0 here. This means this example is also verified to the rational number. 4 by 5. 4 by 5. Here also this is also in the form of P by Q, where P may be positive, negative or 0 and Q should not equals to 0. Here our P is positive and Q is negative. Q is greater than 0. That means Q is not equals to 0 here. So this was in the form of fraction. Now let's see in the form of decimal. 0.5. Is this a rational number? Why? Why? Because there is a finite number, means this is not having a so on. This is finite number after the decimal point, means we can count it. So this is also verified for what? A rational number. Second example, let's take 1.25. Is this a rational number? Yes. Why? Because this also don't have the so on, and this is a finite number after the decimal point, and these both are terminating numbers. What are these? Terminating numbers. So terminating numbers are rational numbers. So as we learnt here, terminating decimals. So those were terminating decimals. That's why those are in rational numbers. So terminating decimals. 1.25 are terminating decimals. Why? Because there are finite numbers after the decimal point. Let's take other example. 0.3. Now you say this is also a rational number. Okay. Why? Because this is also terminating number, terminating decimal, because there is a finite number. There is a single number after the decimal point. Okay. Now let's take what this is also proved that these are also rational numbers. Now let's take other example. 1.32 and so on. So now you say, what is this? Is this a rational number or irrational number? Yes, this is rational number, because as we look at the previous, as we recall the previous page, we'll get to know that recurring numbers are the rational numbers. Okay, so is this a recurring number? This may be a terminating or non-terminating, but this is a recurring decimal. Okay, the numbers are repeating themselves. Okay, in the form of 3 2 3 2 3 2. Okay, 32 is repeating itself again and again. That means these numbers are recurring, and recurring decimals are rational numbers. These are recurring decimals, the numbers which are repeating themselves after the decimal point. So recurring numbers are also rational numbers. Now let's see irrational number. Square root 2. Is square root 2 a rational number or irrational number? Yes, this is irrational number because this doesn't have a perfect square root. The number which doesn't have the perfect square root, that is an irrational numbers. Square root 3. Square root 3 also doesn't have the perfect square root. That means square root 3 is also irrational numbers, and square root 5 is also irrational number. So this has been proved that these are irrational numbers. Then let's take other example. 1.23 23 23 23 and so on. Is this a rational number or irrational number? Yeah, this is rational also and irrational also, because the non-terminating numbers, these may are recurring numbers, but these are non-terminating, means the numbers doesn't have the end after the decimal point. Okay, these digits doesn't have the end after the decimal point. That is why these are irrational number. As we look at the previous page, non-terminating decimals and non-recurring decimals are irrational numbers. Okay, non-terminating and non-recurring means infinite numbers after the decimal, and non-repeating numbers after the decimals. These numbers are also rational number because these repeated themselves again and again. That is why these are recurring number also. So the recurring numbers are rational numbers, and these are also non-terminating decimals because these numbers doesn't have end after the decimal point. So these are non-terminating decimals. That's why these are irrational numbers. These are non-terminating decimals. That's why these are irrational numbers. And these are recurring numbers. That's why these are also rational numbers. Now let's take other example. That is 1.00 10000100100 and so on. Is this a rational number or irrational number? This is irrational number because these are non-terminating numbers and non-recurring numbers. As you look at the previous page, see here, 001 is not at all repeated because here 00001 is there. Here after 2 zeros there is 1, but here after 4 zeros there is 1, and here then after 2 zeros 1. This is non-recurring, means the numbers not at all repeated. These numbers are randomly moved together, means these numbers are having no end, means these are non-terminating numbers also, but these are also non-recurring, means these numbers are not repeated, non-recurring numbers. So this is irrational number. Understood? If you are having any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section, and my part 2 of the number system will be uploaded very soon, and please watch that, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also comment me what you have understood and what you have not. Thank you for watching.